Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West. Part 4. Contents of the Nasks, Clarendon, Oxford University Press, 1892. Dinkard, Book 9, Chapter 16. 1. The 15th Vargard, Kamna Ma'eza, is about the arrival of Astvidad upon the spot, and the insecurity of any one from him, also the non-continuance of the mortal body, and decaying, Farsavand, wealth of any one of the mortals summoned is death. 2. And this too that Astvidad shall carry off all mortals by that awful and proclaimed marvel, and they are not saved from him, each one indeed saves only that which is the soul. 3. This too, that the soul alone sees the reward and bridge of the spiritual existence, and embodied, it does not see such things. If, when embodied, it could have seen like that, then it would not have committed the sin really originating with it, even for anything whatever of the ease and comfort of the worldly existence, nor shrunk, Mansido, from the first good work. 4. About the hideousness and frightfulness of the body of man after death, and only that which is considered by every one the most precious of desirable things is undecaying, a farsak. 5. As regards the casting away of the dust, and also the living people, that which is more nearly connected therewith is uninhabitableness and its duration. 6. And when, too, this way the consciousness is in the vicinity of the body, and the dog and bird go forth for the dismemberment of the body, the frightening of the consciousness by them is like that of a sheep by a wolf. Also its disputing with the dog and bird about the dismemberment of the body, the reciting Mardano of words, spiritually at first repelling them, thinking the body is alive. 7. And afterwards, when the body is dismembered by them, the hastening of the consciousness to the vicinity of the dismembered body, just like a female, Danudako sheep, when it hastens onto its young ones, and its noticing with grievous unhappiness for the body, and recounting where the features, the magano of that body were in happiness, and to what misery it has now come. 8. And when that body became sinful in its lifetime, about its not accepting during that lifetime that which the consciousness repeatedly well endeavored to promote for that body, as regards abstaining from sin and practicing good works. 9. This too, that thy time of worldly happiness has occurred, and that of misery is long. 10. This too, that the people who live on in the worldly existence 100 years are less than those who do not live 100 years. The progress of a lifetime, little by little, and the rushing on of a lifetime, wife and property, and the rest of worldly things, all leaving you at once, and coming to another person. 11. And this too, that when mankind mostly keep up any statement, nisangik, or register, vargo, which they have drawn out, nazi hend, about ordainable supplies, in a friendly or inimical patyan mond way, which is more particularly expedient for them, a supply suitable for the discreet of the rest of that which is constantly desirable is to be extracted therefrom, and one is to keep up its preparation with his own. 12. About the 7 immortal rulers who are produced in the region of Kavani Ras, and also about ordaining of their glory and the goodness too of their assistants, living and privileged in both existences. 13. The tree opposed to harm is on Iranbeg, in the place of most excavations, Freh Niganan Gas, 14. Gok Pato is in foreign countries. 15. Peshotanu, son of Vistasp, is in Kongdes. The 100-moded Sad Gandak wherein there are a myriad spears, drafsh, those of the exalted who wear black marked in fur, who are righteous listeners of the religion, out of the retinue, Akari of Peshotanu, son of Vistasp. 16. Fradakshto, son of the mortal Kumbix, who is prominent on the waters flowing in channels. 17. Ashavazd, son of Porudakshoto, who is prominent over the most manifest among uplands, the plain of Pesanas. 18. Barazak, the causer of strife. 19. And the 8th, Kayan, who is renowned, O Vistasp, is he whom one calls Kai Kusroi, who produces even an advance of thy religion, of the Mazda worshippers, and also understands about it, who gives by good practices further blessings, so that the world maintains my doings with benedictions. 20. Righteousness is perfect excellence. So we see some of the conservative tradition being placed as if Zarathustra was told that, this scholar and that sort of thing. And we remember that as far as being saved, sure, we can try to protect our body and all that stuff. But the only thing we can do for sure is to save our own soul. And Peshotanu, one of those lands to the north of Persia, right? Land of the Thousand Lakes. Not Minnesota, obviously. Something else, though, right? I can't quite decide it, right? But the Hindu Kush Himalayan is really the Iranbeg area. Poru Dakshito. But we'll get into more of these place names and all that in the notes.